start learning the pistol squat. Not because it's a cool party trick to learn, but on your way to unlocking the skill, there are so many benefits for your lower body. You will develop more flexible hips, knees, and ankles, not to mention balance and strength in your full range. So no matter how old you are, I'm someone in my 40s, being able to do a pistol squat is beneficial to all. So I'm going to give you some moves that you can learn and develop your pistol squat from. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you, it's the benefits you get from learning a pistol squat. So come and join me. Let's start off with a good old deep squat. Now, if you do find being in a deep squat a little too uncomfortable for you right now, do go check out the video above as we delve deeper in how to make your deep squat comfortable. Now, the deep squat is going to be very helpful for our pistol squats because of the range that we need in a pistol squat in our ankles and in our knees. Now, from here, get into your deep squat. You want to keep your chest as upright as we can. As we roll onto the ball of our foot on the right side, we tap the knee down onto the ground and we come back to the middle. We go over to the other side, come back to the middle. I would suggest to do this at least 10 times all up, so 5 on each side. So come on down into your deep squat and do the knee taps with me. So I'll face you from the front here. We roll onto the balls of our foot on one side. We tap the ground with our knee, come back to the middle. We go over to the other side. And note how I'm doing this slowly and controlled. It's not about just getting the move down as quick as we can. We need to move slowly and controlled, rolling onto the balls of your feet, shifting over to the other side, coming back to the middle. Like I said, we're going to develop great mobility in our ankle, knees, and hips, especially with just this move alone. At least 10 times or up. And coming back to the middle once you've done your 10. Let's go into our knees over toes split squat. Now, facing you from the side, we keep our chest up, we keep the heel down, one leg forward, hips are square, come down, bringing your knee past your toe, pushing on back up. Now, if you find that you do not have that range at the moment, this is where we're going to need a bench or something just to elevate your front leg for the moment. Placing your leg onto the bench, and from here, keeping the heel down, we drive that knee past the toe. So elevating your leg will just give you a little bit more space here. Really warming up your hip range too. So doing at least 5 split squats on each leg. Don't forget to do it on both sides. Once you have done your 5, you switch over to the other side. And same thing, we're not rushing through this. We're coming down slowly and controlled. See if you can keep your chest up, keeping that heel down, pushing your knee past your toe. Don't worry if your range isn't too far at the moment. This will come over time with consistency. Really wanting to keep that heel down onto the ground. Coming back up. Most of us will have the tendency to stretch out our hip flexors, and rarely do we ever strengthen them. And this is very important. As you can see, with the pistol squat, you're going to require one leg out straight in front of you and need to be able to hold it there as you come down. So to practice that, let's get down into our half-seated position with one leg in front. I'm going to start with my right leg. From here, we want to keep your hands by your side and not move your upper body here. Using our hip flexors and our quads with the straight leg, you can point your big toe if that helps. We lift up that leg, we hold for a count, we bring it down. Up, hold, and down, up, hold, down. If it helps, you might need to lean back a little bit more, as long as we're not throwing our body back as we lift the leg up. It's just your hip flexor and your quad lifting your leg up. Now, if you find even in this position it's just not possible, go ahead and grab your bench and seated onto a bench, starting with my left leg in the seated position, right leg out straight. You might only be here and you can only get to as high as that. Doesn't matter. You just want to work with the range that you currently have. You bring the leg up as high as you can, you hold and bring down. I would recommend for doing this for about 8 repetitions too. So Come join me either onto the bench, seated onto the ground, 8 reps on each side, keeping your chest upright. Try not to rock forward and back. We bring the front leg up, hold, and down. Up, hold, down. Up, hold, down. I think this is 3. Hold, down. We're using your quads as well. We're working the quads. 6. Hold, down. 7. Hold and down. For 8. Hold and down. Of course, you want to do it on both sides, so go ahead, switch over to your other leg. And I do highly recommend, whatever your weaker side is, I encourage you to work with that one first, maybe even do a rep or 2, just to compensate for the discrepancies. So keeping your chest up, body stay still. It's just your hip flexors and your quads working to lift up that straight leg. 3. Hold and up. For 4. Hold and down, 5. Hold down. 6. Hold down. 7. Hold down. 8. Hold down. For 9. Hold and down. For 8. Hold and down. All right, bring your legs out. Give them a bit of a shake just to release that tension a little bit. Balance in the bottom range of your pistol squat. So I do highly encourage you to do this without your shoes on. So do this barefoot to really feel the ground with your feet to help you gain that balance. So coming down to the bottom position here, we're gonna bring one leg out forward and we're gonna hold this position. So this is gonna require that hip flexor strength we were doing earlier and the balance. Now, if this position is just not possible at the moment, this is the good old bench. It's just gonna help us with that. So onto one leg, getting the other leg out to the side. Just let it bounce, let it dangle for now. And we wanna hold this for at least 10 to 15 seconds, getting strong in this end range position. You can have your hands forward. If your spine flexes, it doesn't matter. But really push your hands forward and your foot forward for that counterbalance. Hold for 10 seconds. 10 to 15 seconds. Right, that tension in the other leg. Maintaining that balance. Once you've done at least 10 to 15 seconds, you got to do it to the other side. So right leg comes down now, onto the right leg. Other leg comes off, 10 to 15 seconds. You can punch your hands forward, kick that straight leg forward to give you a little bit of that balance. Doesn't matter if it's lower than your bench. Just practicing balance in the bottom position. Even if it's just slightly out to the side. We need to get strong in the single leg bottom position. All right, coming down. Give those legs a bit of a shake when you're feeling a little bit of tension in them thighs. So we need to develop that single leg strength. This is where a bench or a stack of books or yoga blocks is going to really help with this next drill. We want to work on the eccentric of the pistol squat. So going from the top, coming down. Okay, so I'll start with the bench first. The way we can start off with is we'll start with one leg out in front. In this case, it's my right leg. Keeping my chest up, I reach my hands forward as my bottom touches the bench. Put both feet down and come back up. If you need something lower to challenge your range, you can always use, like I said, something adjustable. Books, blocks, whatever it is, same thing. Keeping onto one leg, coming down slowly and controlled. Reset and come back up. Or if it's available to you, you can come all the way down to the ground. So one leg forward, slowly come down, hold, and rest your bottom onto the ground. Come back up, and we repeat 5 times on each side. All right, so come and join me, whether you use a bench, blocks, whatever it is, 5 per side. So I'm gonna face you from the front here. I'm gonna start with my left leg forward. I come down slowly and controlled. Find that end range. Bring my hand down to give me a little bit more support as I make my way back up. 5 times on each leg, and make sure you hold at the end range until you release. There's 2. Make your way back up. Really developing the strength here. Woo, in the bottom position. There's 3. And gaining that balance. Here is 4. Reaching your hands forward. Coming back up. One more time. 4, 5. Reaching the hands forward. Slowly come down. We go over to the other side. So left leg now, right foot forward. And it really does help to reach your hands forward for that counterbalance. Hand come down, make your way back up. And for 2, reaching the hands forward, slowly come down. Make sure you're holding that bottom range, learning how to really maintain that balance. Conditioning ourselves and our ankles, and really developing strength in your full ranges and your mobility. All right, 5 times on each side. Okay, and slowly coming back up. Now it's worth mentioning a lot of the single leg strength exercises will be beneficial to developing a pistol squat, such as the Bulgarian split squats, weighted lunges, or single leg squats. These are all gonna really help learning your pistol squats, even weighted squats, as long as we got the mobility in our hips, knees, and ankles, and the hip flexion strength. So those are the exercises that are gonna help you develop a full range pistol squat. There are many exercises that you can do to help you get there, but these ones are the essential ones that you need. All these exercises I recommend that you do for at least 3 rounds, because 1 or 2 rounds is just not enough. 3 is just enough for your body to adapt to the patterns. Whether it takes you 3 months or a full year to get a pistol squat is irrelevant. It's the strength that you develop in your full range. It's the flexibility and mobility in your hips, knees, and ankles, which is what we all should be striving to have. Bam, that is it for today's video. Do let us know what you think. Are pistol squats something that you're gonna be taking on? Do let us know in the comment section below. If there's anyone you feel that can benefit from this video, do share it with them, and make sure you like, you share, and subscribe. Till the next video, fam, have a great one. See you later.